Hello and welcome back to another video of Rotato Random Weapon Start. Today we're going to be playing the Cryptid, and it looks like we're starting with the Fist. Okay, I believe I do have a run where I played with the Fist on the Cryptid, and it is not that bad. It's actually decent. I'm not going to say it's amazing, but I don't think we should have any issues winning this run at the very least, so we should be in a good spot. And you can see we just made 80 materials on round 1. I'm gonna go for some harvesting. Move speed is good too. But yeah, this is a very interesting character. Basically, we can't lifesteal. We don't have very high range. We have reduced enemy material drops. But every time we dodge, we gain temporary attack speed for the wave. And you can see this is an unarmed weapon, so we get a lot of dodge. So it kind of plays into the character passive. And our dodge is actually capped at 70% instead of only being capped at 60% like your average character would. I think a claw isn't bad. We are going to be going for some attack speed. Also, we have more tree spawn, and the most important part I didn't actually read, we gain HP regen for every living tree, current living tree, and we also get money and XP at the end of the wave for every tree that we leave alive. So leaving a trees alive is very important. The bag is actually a lot worse than usual, surprisingly. I do think I'm still going to take it, of course. This broken mouth is probably going to be good. Claw is good. And just like we always do in these runs, I'm going to make sure I keep 3 of my starting weapons. So that means we need to have 3 fists for the entire run. The other 3, I'm probably going to make the claw. I might change it up a little bit, but the claw is a very good weapon. It doesn't have a really big difference between the claw and the fist. If anything, the claw is just somewhat better at scaling because you get crit chance scaling, better critical damage scaling, you get attack speed scaling. It's just overall kind of has better scaling. I'll take harvesting. More move speed is okay. And I would just go ahead and pick up both of these and then look for my weapons again. Max HP and melee damage. So we do gain, as I said, attack speed every time we dodge during the wave. This is going to be good. We don't care about range damage, but melee damage is obviously very important for us. Yeah, you can see we are struggling to kill enemies right now. That's okay. We will get there. I'm definitely going to need to pick up as much dodge as I possibly can. Also, if we find the tree item is probably the most important item we could possibly get. I need to be real careful here. Oh, we're not going to be able to get this loot crate. That's okay. That's just how it goes when you're playing this character. We don't really have much of a choice. So armor is quite good. I will take some armor. Melee damage, we do want to get our weapons, of course. That is also important. Claw. Roll. We get a fist, we lock it. That is exactly what I was looking for, by the way. That's why I rolled so hard, because I was like, oh, we can get a fist here, lock it, and then we'll buy it next round. And the reason I took a little bit of harvesting early is because, like I always say, if you just get a tiny bit early on, and you kind of stack it up to a reasonable amount, like let's say 30 harvesting, that can actually have a really big and long-lasting impact on your entire run. And the investment will absolutely pay itself off if you get it early enough. In this case, I don't want to go for a tier 1 upgrade, I want a tier 2 at least. Like 30 range is actually not bad. 10 luck is a nice scaling stat. I will take that. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up all of these. Losing 2 luck for this, I don't think it's worth it. We're going to go ahead and skip that. I'll take the luck. And I would like to get a bait as well. Not quite yet. Trees. Oh, I should have picked that up first. Okay. This always happens when I'm recording a video. I'll look at the shop, I'll see something, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to get this, I will explain, and then buy it. But then when I buy it, I realize there's something I should have gotten first, because I didn't notice it until after I had already bought the other thing. But yeah, in this case, we should have gotten the tree first, because more tree spawn means we had a better chance to get more money. So we actually just missed out on a tiny bit of money by not getting the tree for this round, because we could have spawned even just one more tree, which would have been, 12 material and 12 XP. Also, I think people often forget that you don't just get money from harvesting, you also get experience, which means you level up. I just got a full level at the end of that wave. If you didn't see, I literally went from level 7 like 50% to level 8 40%. So it was essentially an entire level I just got there. It's a very, very good. Jelly? I mean, jelly is interesting, but it's a little too expensive for what it is. I guess we'll take another bag. It's acceptable. Cute monkey can be good. The only problem with this is that it isn't half as effective, so I'm actually going to skip it. XP gain should be amazing because we get a ton of XP from all of the trees and also from harvesting. Okay, we handled all the lampreys pretty well. That was easy. I feel like the Cryptid is sometimes an overlooked character because he's not like amazing and endless, but I personally think he's a very good character for 20 wave runs. Like, I'm not going to say S tier because S tier is reserved for extremely broken characters, and we all know which ones those are. At least to some extent, I'm sure everyone kind of knows some of the broken characters. But the Cryptid, I would say, is like an A tier character, like extremely easy to win with if you build into his passive and if you play properly. So like as long as you're attempting to play well to any extent, you're probably going to win on this character. I'll take some dodge. We need dodge, of course, eventually. The lure is going to be nice. Penguin could be okay, but I'm just not that interested. More damage minus range, that's okay. A fist, okay, we do want that. Damage, more harvesting as well. I'm going to want that too. I'm going to roll twice here. Okay, we didn't really get anything, but I actually wouldn't mind getting a peaceful bee. I don't think we should be losing... You know what? Dodge and harvesting. I think it's worth it. I think it is worth it. We shouldn't really be losing too much melee damage, but I want to pick that up. I do think the harvesting will eventually give us back what we invested into it. And the dodge, obviously, we need to get to 70% at some point. So I need to break these eggs a little bit. I can't let them all live. That's going to cause an issue. I also want to get these loot crates, but I need to break the eggs, like I said. Can I please get the loot crate? That's one. Nice. Now I have to do a bit of chasing here. Okay, nice. We managed to get both loot crates. It's pretty important because we do have 2 bags, which means we just got bonus 60 materials for picking those 2 loot crates up. Technically, ooh, I broke that on accident. As I say, you could break a tree to try and get at least 1 loot crate out of the tree. I wasn't trying to break the tree actually, but I did end up doing it. Mouse is good. It gives lifesteal. Well, sorry, we can't actually use lifesteal, but I did take it anyways. Attack speed would be nice. I think maybe we should be going for melee damage here. That's probably the most important thing. 6 melee damage, good. Roll a little bit. Attack speed, that is amazing. Okay, and we do want to do... yeah, we want to go ahead and buy everything here. Thunder Sword. It's actually kind of interesting. I don't think I'm going to go for it, but it is interesting a tiny bit. Fist upgrade is good. Of course, we want that. Claw upgrade, another tree, more attack speed. And then roll again. Claw is good. Okay, so our build is coming together pretty well. We're about to go into wave 8. We have a ton of upgraded weapons. Everything's almost tier 2. A couple of tier 3s. It's not too bad. We have 2 of the tree item. And we also have a decent amount of harvesting. Plus we're getting our dodge closer to that cap. We still need a few more rounds to actually finish scaling. I'd say on this character, once you make it to wave 12-ish, you should have scaled completely at that point. So like after you've gotten through the first elite and or horde wave, that's usually when you should be strong. Not necessarily because you get a legendary item, but because on that wave specifically, you kind of have gained enough stats overall that you're very difficult to kill, very tanky, dealing high damage, and then you also don't have a difficult wave immediately for at least 2 more waves, because that's how it works, right? You can't get 2 difficult waves back to back. Taking a lot of damage here, but we are healing a lot as well. Okay, that's okay. Made 300 materials. I'm gonna roll 15 luck. I will take that. Spyglass is probably good. Celery tea into wave 9. That's actually amazing. I will take this as well for the harvesting. More tree spawn. We're not taking Pocket Factory. That's not what we're doing today. I think Cauldron would be okay. Hiccup range increase and damage percent increase. That's actually pretty nice. Plus we get a fist upgrade. Huge. So what I want now is to get all of my weapons to at least tier 3. That's our main objective. After that, we're just gonna kind of keep statting up, right? Just get more dodge, more armor, more attack speed, more max HP, all the stuff we need. I don't care too much for crit in this run. I wouldn't mind getting crit if we get offered it in convenient ways, then I will take it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make sure I'm stacking up crit in this run. And if you are enjoying this video, maybe leave a like for me. I'd really appreciate it. Just leaving a like helps a lot, guys. And yeah, I mean, if you want to leave comments, anything, I always read you guys' comments as well, so that would be appreciated. We are on character, is this number 34? I think it is, right? So we've almost gotten halfway through the roster again. Our roster cycling also is going super well. We're about to get so much money here, watch. 215 to 457. That is ridiculous. I wish I could take this lifesteal, but obviously we can't do that. I'll take some HP regen. And crit, I will take. Nice convenient crit upgrade. I'm going to take a lot of range here. I actually like that a lot. And we're just going to go ahead and buy everything. Gentle Alien is good. This is good. This is good. And this is good. Okay, I'm taking it all. That's just great. Ooh, adrenaline as well. Oh my god. Okay, that's really good. So now, every time we dodge, we're technically healing 2.5 HP. And if we get to 70% dodge, then 7 out of 2 times, or sorry, 7 out of 10 times, we will be healing 2.5 HP, right? So it's like every time, let's say on average, we take about 15 damage, assuming we get more armor, we don't take that much. And every time we take 15, or it'll be like 45 damage, and then 7 times 2.5. So I'm doing a lot of math here, but basically we're gonna heal more or less 40% equal to the damage we take. So like we take 45 and then we're going to heal like 20-ish. Kind of something like that. It's a little bit obviously simplified, but just to get the point across, adrenaline is very good for one single item. Because that is, again, that's one single item doing that. It's not like we're completely dependent on it. Like look at our HP regen. 54 HP regen right now because of all the trees. We also just made 600 materials. Armor and dodge I'll take. Okay, I'm not taking these shackles. I want more dodge. I also want the speed, but I think the dodge is more important right now. I'm going to keep taking harvesting. It's pretty late in the run, but I don't think it's too late to take harvesting. 6 melee damage. Okay, well the little frog is a little questionable. I mean, we lose dodge, but I do think it's kind of worth it still. Go ahead and pick that up. Another spyglass. We're going to have 2 spyglasses. That's kind of crazy. Bone dice would be okay. I don't love it because we kind of need a lot more max HP than we currently have, but that doesn't mean the bone dice is bad. It just means we currently don't have enough max HP to feel super comfortable with it. But I mean, all I have to do is get more max HP, right? Pretty simple. Also, what is our crit chance at? I don't think we've taken very much. 19% crit. Our claws have 44% at max tier, and our fists only have 20%. Okay, so we have between 20 and 44% crit on our different weapons. That is a little bit awkward. That's why I said I'm not specifically going to be trying to max out my crit. I think it would be great if we could get more, and I will absolutely take more cheap slash good items for it, but I'm not focused on that. I specifically want just more max HP, more armor. I don't think I care too much for attack speed, because we do get a lot of temporary attack speed when we dodge, at least like throughout the wave. So like right now, currently we only have 46%. But yeah, it's because we're not really dodging very much. Currently, we're like just kind of trying to avoid damage. But once we have our dodge kept and we have more armor, we have more max HP, then we'll start getting hit intentionally. This is actually really good. I think I have to take it. 3 armor is good. Okay, 9%. Okay, I have to take that. That's also really good. I'm going to go ahead and pick up everything here. Claw upgrade is good. Melee and harvesting. I mean, it's 4 melee damage, but it's a little bit expensive, no? I think we shouldn't be taking that. Allure. I'm also going to take a dangerous bunny. Ooh, peacock would have been pretty interesting, right? It's a little late. I mean, I could take it going into wave 13, but that seems extra dangerous for no reason. So we are into a horde wave here. We have to be a little bit careful. And guys, number 1 tip on this character, when you're playing waves, yes, you want to leave as many trees alive as possible. No, you do not want to get killed over a tree, okay? So like if you need to break a tree to give yourself room to maneuver, then just break the tree. Do not stress about it. It's okay. You'll live. Minus 12 materials, no big deal, okay? Minus your entire life in the run, probably a big deal. Okay, let me get this loot crate, please. So yeah, like this tree, I'm okay with getting rid of this one because it's kind of in the way of everything when it comes to my dodging. Did I kill all of the loot aliens that spawned? Or am I crazy? I don't know if there are any more. I think we're okay though. Another tree spawned in its place. I don't think I need to break that one. Seems like we're close enough to the end of the wave that it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, only 2 seconds left. We're okay. And would you look at that? 664 materials. Clockwork Wasp is nice. I'll take that for move speed. We don't want to take turrets. That'll get my things killed. I'll take 20% attack speed. Yes, yes. Alien magic. I think we absolutely take that. More max HP is good. Claw upgrade. Okay. I will take that. Tier 1 claw. Okay, we can't take that. Poisonous tonic is really good though. Attack speed and crit and range. I think that's great. This could be okay if we were playing around elemental damage in any way, but we're not, so I'm not interested. Tree is good. And max HP. We lose knockback, which you don't care about. We lose a little bit of dodge, which I care about, but I don't think it's more important than getting 8 max HP. 8 max HP is pretty much a 10% HP increase for us right now. Like we only have 46 health. Getting 8 more is almost 10% more, so I'm definitely going to take that over 2% dodge. I can kind of get hit intentionally a little bit now. So like if there's a projectile coming at me, I can let it hit me or like walk into it. Because I have 50% chance to dodge it. And even if we don't, we heal a ton. And when we dodge, we get more attack speed. So it's a good idea to let things hit me every now and then if we're not in danger to begin with. Okay, so like here when I'm not full HP, I don't want to get hit too much. If I'm like close to full HP, there's no reason to not get hit intentionally to try and dodge. Oh, I feel like I'm going to lose so much money. But killing these enemies, you have to remember, they only drop 50% materials. So even if they all live, or even if like 10 of them live, one single tree is actually worth more than them at the end of the day. I'll take this. 6 melee damage. I don't think we need that anymore. I wouldn't mind getting more max HP. More attack speed. Okay, we're going to have so much attack speed. I will take this. Take this as well. And let's see. The robot arm is actually interesting. That is a lot of melee damage. So it's at the end of the wave. We're going into wave 14, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They're going to be 6 waves, so 18 melee damage for 243 materials. I think that's worth it. I will take it. Bonus is also going to be good, of course. We're going to want that. Claw and another fist. Unfortunately, this can't actually work for us. Yeah, this fist is not going to work because we already have a tier 3 and a tier 2. If we had gotten a tier 2 already, then we could have used that tier 1, but not in this case. Okay, we're against the boss here. We can kind of just focus him down. We don't have to be too worried about taking damage. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, I accidentally broke a tree. Whoops. Again, you don't want to break trees, but if you do, you shouldn't panic. Like, it's not a big deal. Just one tree, right? Slightly unoptimal. Okay, there we go. You got the boss there. Now I just want to kind of walk in here and get all of these projectile shooting enemies down. These guys are so annoying, just in general. They're even more annoying when you play this character, because when you pop open the blob, then the little guys like start running through all your trees, and you don't want to go break your trees, right? Like I'm not going to run through 10 trees to kill a couple of blobs. I'm just going to have to sit here and dodge. Oh, nice, I got a loot crate. That's huge. So I'm just trying my best to make sure I'm like hitting them as soon as they spawn, and hitting the ones that run towards me on the left side. Okay, another 620 materials. Get a good item. Damage and range, I'll take it. Damage percent over HP, sure. More attack speed. I mean, I guess we have 100 and something attack speed at this point. This is getting out of hand. I'll take a fairy. And now we just need a bunch of upgrades. Okay, fist, good. This is good as well. We do lose luck, but it's late enough in the run that I'm kind of okay with taking it. Another one of you is good. A snake. That's 1 HP regen. I don't think we care too much for that. Alright, we have gotten to the point where we have absolutely scaled, and we are no longer capable of losing unless I kind of stand still and do absolutely nothing. So this is why we're not S tier, guys. We can't just stand still and do nothing. But we're A tier, so like as long as we play the game, even on autopilot, we're probably going to win. It would be very hard for us to die here, assuming we're not walking into a boss or like tanking every single projectile, every single slash. Like I can sit here and do bare minimum movement. I don't know if you guys have watched The Eminence in Shadow. It's like an anime, and the main character, he's like you could say he's overpowered, but he worked hard to get there. And let me tell you, when he's fighting, his movements look like this. It's like you see a projectile, you don't move unless you know you're dodging something. This guy is a beast. Okay, we're Sid Kagano right now. Sorry, I'm bringing out the nerdy anime stuff. Anyways, that's the wave. That is wave 15. We get 4 armor. That's amazing. Because when we don't dodge, we want to reduce the amount of damage we're taking. More attack speed, more crit, and more range. I don't care about the attack speed anymore, but I do care about the other stats there. Mirror plus goldfish. Ooh, that'll be nice. Roll a couple times. Elemental heart. It's kind of interesting. I don't think we care about elemental, but I may just take that for the crit chance. Plus, I mean, we do get a tiny bit of elemental damage scaling on our weapons. It's not really going to do anything. It's almost like giving us 1 single point of base damage on our weapons. It's like very minimal. The 5% crit, I guess, is enough to convince me. Realistically, I shouldn't be taking that, by the way, if you were wondering. But honestly, I might skip it. It's a little too expensive. Why am I buying it? It's like a completionist healing or something. Because it is a unique item, which means we can only buy 1 copy of it. Also, if you'll notice, this is why this character has such low range. Because if you have high range, it makes it very difficult to not kill your trees. Or to not hit your trees. And we kind of have broken that because now we have so much range. It's hard to leave without hitting a tree. I'm trying my best here. I just want to walk out without hitting any trees here. Okay, we're almost through the wave, luckily. Yeah, like I can't hit the buffers because I'm going to hit the trees as well if I do. All right, we made almost 600 materials though, that's good. 8 melee damage. Okay. I don't think we need this, but I'll take it. 12% move speed also gives us 12% damage percent, so I will take that too. And I think I'm going to take this, even though I said I was probably not going to, but I changed my mind. Pearl, no thank you. Damage percent could be okay. It's not cursed. If it's not cursed, it's a little bit awkward to take. More attack speed is good. Claw tier 1 not needed. We needed a tier 3 claw and a tier 3 fist to cap out our build. This run we definitely got a little bit lucky, and it's probably not for the reason you're thinking, whatever you are thinking when I say that. If you're not thinking anything, well, congratulations, I'm in the background somewhere and you're not paying attention to me. But no. Basically, the reason this run was kind of lucky is because we got like 3 of the tree item, which is down here. Oh, 4. Oh my god, we had more than I thought. Yeah, we had 4 of the tree item, and we also got a ton of harvesting early on, which is also really helpful. But yeah, having more of the tree item just is pretty much the same as having more harvesting, because you just get money and you get XP at the end of the wave. It's the exact same as having harvesting. So it's pretty good. The only difference is that harvesting obviously scales over time on its own. The amount of trees that spawn does not change unless you get more of the tree item or in some other way impacted, like with a mod or something, I guess. Range damage minus range. I mean, this gives us 1 HP regen. I guess I will take it just for the HP regen. I'll take 20 luck as well, even though it's pretty late. And do I want to lose 6 armor right now? That seems like a bad idea. All right, let's do it. You know me and my bad ideas. Tier 4 fist, that wouldn't be bad. We could take that. HP regen, you're very late. I think you're no longer an option. I don't want the baby elephant. Anything that deals like random damage to enemies, we do not want. That's a really bad investment for us. I'll take a bit more luck even though we lose elemental damage. Scared sausage, sure, why not? Coil is also pretty good. And we got a tier 1 fist and a tier 1 claw back to back. Not exactly what we wanted, but I mean, I'm not going to complain because we have a pretty good setup already. I'm going to leave her at 1 HP and then try not to kill her. Can I hit you a little bit more? I think that's good enough. Okay, so now we just want to leave her alive because I always tell you guys this. Whenever you fight this specific elite, the mother, that's her name. So whenever you fight the mother, you want to make sure if you're strong enough that you leave her alive as long as possible in her second phase. So you want to get her to basically to as close to 1 HP as you can and then just leave her on the edge of your screen somewhere and ignore her. And then when there's like, you know, literally 3 seconds left, you just run at her and beat her down and get the loot crate. But she does spawn a ton of tiny enemies. And even if we get 50% less material drops, that still means we're getting 50% materials. So we're getting a lot more bonus XP and money for leaving her here than we would have if we just killed her in like 5 seconds. Okay, close to the end here. I gotta go at her now. And there you go. All right, perfect. So we just made almost 1,000 materials there for 1. And then we also got a ton of loot crates, so pretty good. That's a double peacock. You know what? I'm going to take it. Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. Oh my god. That's really good. Okay, that was actually insane. I also could have taken that, but I just skipped it without thinking too hard about it. My bad. I will take this fist, so I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to take this because we need more armor and we need more dodge. Both are really important. More max HP is good as well. The nail is actually pretty nice here. We don't care about the range damage, obviously. The scarf. I don't think we care about the scarf either. It's a pretty good item, but it's not worth taking here. 10 melee and 10 elemental damage? Honestly, it's probably good. We really just want to get weapon upgrades and or dodge. More dodge is what we want specifically. Like 70% more dodge. Also, by the way, I just took a... Wait, can I walk into someone and take damage once? Anyone want to hit me, please? I want someone to hit me. Okay, I did just take 2 peacocks, and the peacock makes you take 100% bonus damage from the enemies, which means I'm taking 200% bonus damage currently. So I don't actually want to get hit by anyone that's dangerous, but if a little guy hits me, it's not that big of a deal. Like, they won't be able to one-shot me, even from 75 HP. This is like a safe amount. Again, assuming we're not getting hit by someone who's like enraged and it's actually a dangerous enemy. So like the tentacle is kind of dangerous. We don't want to get hit by that guy. I should just walk through and break all of these. I lose a lot of money because I'm losing trees here. But look, I just took 40 damage from 1 hit. That's what I'm talking about. We have to be a little bit careful. I'm not going to be overly greedy on wave 19 here. I was already greedy in taking the double peacock for no reason. Okay, we made 700 materials. That's pretty good. I could take this, but we would lose damage percent, so I don't think it's worth it. 9% dodge, perfect. And now we just want more dodge, I think. 9% dodge, exactly 70%. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to take crit as well. So we have 55% crit, which means these have 80% and these have 56%. Not too bad. And we're about to go into the final wave here. So I could just take a gnome. I think I don't care about this though. Speed and range I also don't care too much about. I would like to get a potato. Probably not, no. Probably not a potato. Okay, cape would be interesting if I didn't, or if I already had fully upgraded weapons. But I really just want a tier 3 claw. That's what I care about the most right now. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, I'm also going to take the missile and then roll one more time. We get bonus damage percent from that roll. And yeah, that is the Cryptid, guys. You can see we ended up having 154 harvesting, 273% attack speed, and 188% damage. We also had dodge cap at 70% and a ton of other crazy stats. Yeah, so I hope you did enjoy. This is our final build. We had 3 claws here, and then also 3 fist, all of them at tier 4. So yeah, okay. If you did enjoy this video, maybe leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And also consider joining my YouTube membership by clicking join below. There are a lot of different perks, but I will be adding emojis very soon, probably in September. So yeah, I look forward to that. And that's it. Okay, let's go. Wave 20. This is not going to take long. That's one boss down. And that's 2 bosses down. GG. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Oh my god. And you can see the claws did so much more damage than the fist. This is why I was saying the claw has crazy scaling because it scales with attack speed and it has better critical damage. So yeah, absolutely insane. These only dealt 7,000 each. These dealt 14,000 each. Okay, so yeah, next time we will be playing the Fisherman. This character is a nightmare. But yeah, we're going to do a random weapon star in the Fisherman next time. I will see you guys then. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.